boy plunged a sharp blade into the palm of the beautiful zombie, then grabbed a long sword and hammered her right hand into the wall, all because he possessed the ability to devour zombies and level up. Hearing the roar of the zombie lord, Duan Fei shoved his hand into its mouth, activating his devouring ability. A countdown pop-up appeared. Because the zombie lord's level was too high, the devouring ability needed to be sustained for 60 seconds to be effective. Not bad. Under the watchful eyes of everyone, the once fair-skinned zombie's body gradually decayed, and the evolution tree's control over Duan Fei's body faded as the devouring ended. The pop-up notification indicated that the devouring ability was complete, unlocking the bad ability reward of 500 evolution points and an additional energy orb. At that moment, dawn broke through the sky, and the tide of events finally receded. The survivors of the shelter survived, and Duan Fei was exhausted. The endless battles had completely drained his body, and a mountain of weakness swept over him. Duan Fei wandered aimlessly in the endless darkness. A familiar voice behind him, "Brother! Brother!" startled him. A wisp of silver hair appeared in the darkness, the figure he had longed for now glowing faintly. Duan Fei desperately tried to reach it, but couldn't move forward, not even a fraction. Xinyue was so close, yet so far away. "I'm sorry, brother. I can't go back to you." Duan Fei cried out again and again, his anxiety growing stronger. "Brother, you're not strong enough yet. Xinyue is waiting for you to become stronger." A roar jolted Duan Fei awake from his bed, drenched in cold sweat. The instruments connected to him told him he was in a hospital in the real world, and his conversation with Xinyue was both illusory and real. He decided to check the status of the evolutionary tree first, and ended up at the temple. He was then shocked by hundreds of notifications, awaiting his decision. After processing the messages, in this battle he reaped a fortune. First, he gained 10,158 evolution points, then he devoured a large number of zombie fragments, most of which were F-rank skills not very useful. The most valuable item was the energy ball rewarded for killing a level 1 lord. When Duan Fei opened the energy ball, a pop-up window announced that he had gained a 20% increase in the collection progress of any ability. Marriage. Didn't that mean he could speed up the collection of abilities? Next was upgrading attributes. Strength, agility, and detection required 1,000 spirit points to upgrade, and reaching level 4 would require 5,000. Genetic engineering could be set aside for now. The previously activated genetic engineering was enough to support Duan Fei's physique to C rank. Therefore, Duan Fei prioritized allocating evolution points to strength and agility. To upgrade them further, they would need 3,000 evolution points. Following Duan Fei, Spirit also reached level 4. A total of 8,000 points were spent. Evolution points and universal fragments would be saved for the skills needed. After leaving the temple, Duan Fei gazed at the setting sun. Just then, the sound of a teacher ending get out of class came from behind him. "Our great hero has woken up." Duan Fei learned from the teacher that he had been unconscious for 3 days. "Isn't it a coincidence?" he remarked. "Our first meeting was like this too. While you were unconscious, I had to check on you every day." Duan Fei remained silent, seemingly enjoying the tranquility, but his true feelings were clear. "Are you leaving?" Duan Fei replied. "Yes. I need to become stronger to find the whereabouts of the new moon." Before leaving, Duan Fei met with Commander Luo Yang. The commander told him that the past 3 days had been very fruitful. A large amount of zombie genes had been collected on the battlefield, and the gene serum in the research lab was almost ready for use. Duan Fei smiled slightly. "In that case, I can leave with peace of mind." Upon hearing Duan Fei's departure, Luo Yang gave instructions. "No. This also means the shelter has lost a capable commander." "Duan Fei, what are your plans now?" "Commander Luo, my purpose here is to find my sister. Right now, I need to go to Qinchuan to find clues about my sister. This zombie horde is very likely related to that place." Upon hearing the name Qinchuan, Commander Duan Fei suddenly changed his mind. "Have you thought this through? Since the apocalypse, Qinchuan has been designated a forbidden area, and no one dares to venture inside. Looking at Duan Fei, he saw a serious expression. Luo Yang rubbed his temples. It seems you have no choice but to go. Wait a moment. Then Luo Yang dialed the research lab. Let's go, Duan Fei. Before we leave, I'll take you somewhere because I have a surprise for you. On the way to the research institute, Duan Fei saw many soldiers sparring. Luo Yang explained, because the gene serum is about to be put into use. The shelter's tiered system consists of a guard team stationed at the base. The second is a hunting force to clear out surrounding threats, and the third is a super soldier force composed of awakened individuals. Duan Fei looked at the crowd and exclaimed in admiration, "Such a scale in just 3 days. It's no wonder Commander Luo saw me." The soldiers below immediately erupted in cheers of admiration. Duan Fei, flustered, said, "Thank you all for your enthusiasm." Taking the escalator, Luo Yang led Duan Fei to the research lab. After the hatch opened, Professor Jiang, ever so slow, began to ramble. "I'm very busy," he said. "What you need is inside." A sealed container stood before the three. After entering a complicated password, the hatch slowly opened, revealing a piece of white metal lying quietly inside. This was a replica of the celestial armor on Commander Luo's hand. Duan Fei, try inputting your special ability into it. Duan Fei picked up the memory metal. The next second, under the infusion of his special ability, the metal gradually moleculed, instantly forming 2 daggers of perfectly balanced length. Sharp daggers, and this metal can even withstand my complete absorption without damage. I didn't expect Professor Zhang's research to have reached such a level. Of course, the strength of this equipment cannot be compared with the celestial armor. I have to thank you for providing the force sequence back then, which allowed me to successfully replicate it. Moreover, you can inject your superpowers to transform it into a new form.